Good morning. It's 7 a.m. on the Azores. I'm in Praia. The sun is rising. I've just consumed some shit Portuguese coffee, as I keep doing. PJ Harvey is in my head. I'm not sure why. I've given up asking why my brain does what it does anymore. Come on, Billy, come to me. You know I'm waiting. I love you endlessly. Come on, Billy, you're the only one. Don't you think it's time now you met your only son? I remember I'm shortly going to get into this vast ocean and swim it like a motherfucker. I was thinking of going back to therapy of some kind, but it's almost impossible to explain where I've been and what I've experienced. So I'm going to carry on with this process for now. Disembodied and disassociated, aligned with the highest divine potential of God consciousness, a liberated woman, richer than any human who's ever lived, smart as fuck and beautiful to boot. Isn't it interesting that the evolution of humans has ended up with everybody falling into a hole? Isn't that interesting? It's almost like the higher power, which isn't God, FYI, and God also isn't a man. If I hear or see anybody referring to God as a he, again, I think my whole purpose in life was to come to Earth and stop the human race being perceived through the reality of the male mind and the male semantics. It's fucking repulsive. Anyway, where was I? The power beyond God. The one that shook Einstein to his little core. Stop asking questions now. Go and play your fiddle and pretend like you didn't do anything. Go on. A few years ago, I climbed the highest mountain in Lesotho on my own. Not sure why. Can we just go back to Tesco's and buy some baked beans? I just want a cup of tea. And at the top of that mountain were a band of wild-eyed freak monsters dressed in carpets, all high on their own homegrown marijuana. It's the most terrifying thing I've ever seen. Well, actually, no. And it turned out to be all the local boys who were sent out into the wilderness to prove themselves that they could herd their goats and be terrified at the top of a mountain alone at 13. That seems like a beautiful way to do it. But I suppose I'd rather be doing that than going to a boarding school in 1980 being raped by my PE teacher. That didn't happen to me, that happened to Jeremy. But Jeremy's now leading the country of the UK, not traumatised by the sexual violence that pervades. Look how beautiful that is. And this is the monumental contradiction of the human race. Where did it go wrong? Money makes the world go round, the world go round, the world go round. I wonder what it must be like to be a eunuch. Imagine if all the men had to become eunuchs. And then, by the Darwinian theory of evolution, the humans would have to find a way to procreate. And it's my theory that if the sexual organs of the humans dissolved into nothingness, the consciousness would rise to divine perfection and cloning would occur naturally. What do you say? Come on, come on. Give me your answers on a fucking postcard. Actually, could you fax my secretary? She's not got much to do at the moment. She's very bored. But she does look good in heels. Anyway, the arsesaws. What a fucking strange place. What a strange and beautiful place this is. This one's definitely going to David Attenborough. David! 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 Are you okay, David? Can I pop over? I need to talk to you about something. Sorry, Sir David's having a shit at the moment. He can't come to the phone. Okay, signing off from the arsesaws. Another fucking day in Psychoville. Toodle pip, darling. Toodle pip.